This is a cemetery. A cemetery.
What is it again?
Cemetery where they bury.
Cemetery.
Yeah.
Cemetery.
When you come, you see. Here's a market. I don't know what it's meant to be.
We're actually in the home of the Minister of Employment and Vocational Training here in Yaoundé of Cameroon, and here he is right here. Wale told me about your book, and based on your book, because he had to tell me about some of it in English. I didn't get to read it, but it will be translated and I'll get to read it later on. And then we'll also provide it to other people that are getting their DNA test done, so that they can find out if they're a Mafa too. And so they can have that as a resource, as a guide, to help them with their journey, especially understanding the Mafa people, the history, and just the culture. You know, but we did build a website based on your book. Okay. It's called, it used to be, it was Walid's old site saying the English Mafas, but now it's called the Mafa Nation. One people, one culture. Yes. And so we have about now, I think it's about 40 members. So hopefully through my journey, that will inspire them to come to. But it's just some things we probably have to work out first. So I just wanted to let you know, I'm glad that you did write the book. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have not translated it now.
Right.
If the book is translated, it's better for the
people
newcomers to come.
Yeah, and so maybe I can help with that because we have software now, technology, and we can probably translate it into English to help out.
Give me 1 minute to
Okay.
take it to
Oh, okay. You can put it on pause if you want to.
Yeah, no, this is you now. You are with the government officials. So how was it? How did you find the minister?
Oh, he's very, very nice, and he's very welcoming. He has a beautiful home and beautiful kids. Like, his children are so beautiful. I'm just very inspired by the fact that he actually took and wrote in a book and documented the Mafa people, because that's going to help us later on for a lot of other people that have taken their DNA tests. It'll help with that journey. So he's saying that it's written in French, so we have to work on trying to get a translation done in English so that it can be given to people that's in the United States that are coming back, and even people that's in Europe that are coming back with the same Mafa DNA, so that they can have a resource, something to guide them. Because when I was searching on the internet, there was not a lot about the Mafa people at all. So I think it would be extremely helpful to have that knowledge that he's able to provide us. So yeah. But it's a very beautiful home. I mean, he lives in a very nice home.
Yeah, he's a minister, and if he's still minister, it's because he's hardworking, and he has been there like 23 years. Yeah. So he's hardworking. That's why he is still here. You
said he came out of the village, right?
Yeah, he came from Guzda.
Oh, wow.
From Guzda. When Guzda is found in a crossroad between Mokolo and Koza.
Okay.
So you have the opportunity to visit his home there if you want to.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you paint?
Okay. Yes, I can.
Okay. So he has a nice home, a very, very, very nice home. Oh, that's the book?
Yes, that's
okay. He's going to give me an autographed copy. Yay! Perfect. Thank you very much. I get my own personal copy, autographed copy of, it's actually written in French, like I said, but it's saying the Mafa, one people, one culture. And this was written back in, let me see, when was this written? In 2008.
Yes.
This is a 2008 edition. So this is going to be very, very helpful for a lot of other people. It talks about the culture. It should have some information about the history and the people itself. So this is going to be a very important guide for a lot of us that are searching and trying to find out our roots. So I'm very glad that he actually wrote this book for us, for society. So that's a great thing.
You need a second one. It's possible if you have space in your.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Because I have there's another couple of people that's on our Facebook group, and they might be interested in. We can maybe they can help with the translation.
Well,
So
it's
yeah.
important for if the book is translated, it can help
A
many
lot of people because there's
You have a minimum of history, geography, and everything.
everything is
there.
even with pictures. Does it have pictures too?
I think.
Oh yeah, it has some pictures in here too.
Many pictures you see.
Oh my God, that is awesome. The geography of it. Okay.
You know, my Tanaga, we are here. All this.
Oh, that's awesome.
You see, my Tanaga.
Okay, that's where you're from?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He said that I should be able to see. Yes, me too. I'm from there too.
You have to see
Okay.
cases like that.
Okay, and that's up in the mountains, right? Yeah.
Many things about Mafa
I
culture.
can't wait to get it translated
Tomorrow
into
is
English.
possible. I have to take an appointment with somebody in the north. Sawalda, tu connais, non?
Monsieur.
Le journaliste Sawalda.
Oui.
Sawalda qui a étudié au sud-ouest là,
Oui.
qui est à CRTV Marois.
Oui.
C'est bien qu'elle rencontre. Hein?
Ok.
Okay.
You have to take an appointment for him. Maybe he can catch you at the airport. Vous partez
En avion, mardi matin.
Okay.
You have not enough time to see. Vous irez à Cosa?
Oui, à Cosa.
Ah, c'est bien ça.
Yes, going closer to.
Alors, il y a déjà quelqu'un qui va vous accompagner ou bien comment?
Non, on a seulement acheté les billets.
If we take an appointment with Lamido.
Yes,
It's
yes.
a big Lamido.
Okay. So they actually they're gonna do a renaming ceremony because I asked for a Mafa name. Okay. And they're going to make clothes for me because I don't have like traditional Mafa clothing. Okay. And and so I can record that and provide it to other people that want to come into the country and actually, network and understand the history and get to know the people. So that's going to be awesome. So, my journey here, my travels have been like really, especially when I think about United Airlines and Brussels, it was very, very easy for those to be set up. But what we ran into a little difficulty with was
Cameco.
Yeah, and so
we have been transferred by Cameco from Paris for here or what?
The connection from Cameco from Yaoundé to
Marwa.
Yeah, they don't allow for any credit card payments or any payment on the
Elle voulait
website.
faire un paiement en ligne. Donc elle ne voulait pas payer en espèces, elle voulait payer avec sa carte bancaire. Et ils n'ont pas accepté le paiement, ils ont rejeté.
So it makes it difficult for somebody from the US.
Yes.
In order to book a flight
Okay.
to go to Mokolo. So that kind of leaves to me, from my point of view, it leaves Mokolo isolated from a United States citizen. So it's kind of like how do we make it a little bit more easier for people to travel to the north?
Yes, but now they have some difficulties.
Okay.
Maybe later it will be more.
They will be able to work it out and be a little bit easier.
And
Okay.
how you did to go?
Oh, I sent Walid money. And so to prevent someone from the United States to have to send cash via Western Union or MoneyGram, I'm trying to see I wish that there was another way in order for them to be able to go visit Mokolo and make it easier. There's no training.
Yes, but for now you have. You are now in developing country.
Okay.
And it's not easy like United States now.
Okay.
You have to.
So it's something that has to be accepted for now, but can change like later on, right?
You have to learn many things here.
Okay. Okay. Because that's the thing. I think like when I think about having other people come, that I think that would be the hardest part. Like trying to make a travel from Yaoundé to Mokolo. Why they get how to
They
get
have
there?
to send.
And then they have to send it to somebody to make sure that person is ethical.
Okay.
And that's the only thing. Walid, he's ethical and he's a good person. But what happens if you send it to somebody and then they don't do the right thing? So it's a lot of trust.
It is true, but not all person make like that.
Yeah.
It's possible, but
Right.
not.
Right. So that's why I was wondering, does the Minister of Transportation, does he govern the airplane, the travel to the north?
Yes.
Okay. So.
I take it.
Okay.
Every month.
Oh, really? Okay. So it would just be nice if people from the United States.
Non, tantôt elle demande si le ministère du Transport a le contrôle sur Cameco ou bien c'est indépendant.
Non. C'est under the Ministry of Transport.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Minister of Transport controls Cameco.
So he does.
Not a slight control. There is no. Ce n'est pas très
approfondi.
No. C'est juste la tutelle.
Yeah. So it's just something official, but if not, Cameco has a little bit independence.
No,
so it's a private.
Autonomy.
So it's a private.
It's government owned.
Government unit, but
it has a director general.
The director is autonomous.
Okay.
Just politically, the ministry is there to see if Cameco is doing well or not.
Okay.
But there is no control, control on
okay.
It's not possible.
And so there's no, because that's the fastest route, so there's no trains, right? No train to get to Mokolo?
No. The train stop just in Gaundere, about 700 kilometers from here.
Okay.
And Mokolo from here is about, ça fait 1000 kilomètres.
Ouais, 1700 comme ça.
Oh,
yeah.
So by car it would take 2 days?
Yes, by
our bus it would
by
take
bus.
2 days. Okay.
But
so
the road is yes.
rocky?
No,
not paved?
À peu près c'est bon. À peu près la route est bonne.
Yeah. So the road, most of the part of the road are still constructing it, but the road is good.
Oh, it's
yeah.
paved. It's
yeah.
well paved.
Yeah, it's
So basically, in regards to the Cameco issue, just talking to people in the United States, that you definitely have to find someone that you can trust in order to send the payments, to book the payments until the website situation can be worked out.
Yeah.
Or the other option is to take a bus, and they're saying that the roads are paved, and it takes about 2 days to get to Mokolo. But you just have to plan your trip accordingly to make sure that you can have those 2 days, because it's 2 days going plus another 2 days coming back.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the way that would work.
It's better. You have to see everything.
Yes. But I mean, you get to see everything if you're traveling on a bus versus taking an airplane. So that's another option.
Better way to know.
Tiffany, okay, now maybe it's time for you to talk about the retracing of your history from slavery Yeah. So
Yeah.
because that's the objective of your trip.
Right.
Sure.
Exactly. What we're I guess needing to know. Do you know about what happened in slavery? Like from your point of view, do you know about slavery?
No, a little bit, but
Okay. Okay. Because what happened to a lot of how I could carry the Mafa DNA, and it's through my mom's side. So it's my mom's mother's mother's mother.
Okay.
Who was Mafa, and it came back 100%. So that's saying a lot, because a lot of African Americans are mixed. They have different shades of color,
Yes,
but
exactly.
they call themselves black,
Right.
even though they can be light as this. They can be light as this, and they call themselves black. And I was trying to get Walid to understand that too. Black is a awareness for a lot of us. It's not a color. It's not a shade. It's an awareness. It's a sense of belonging. It's a culture. So you can see black people that are very, very. They can be the color of this book, light, very, very light, and they will call themselves black people.
Yes,
But he's like, no, they're not black. But it's not a color. It's an awareness. So yeah.
Like when Africa went to Europe in the 60s, they called them Negro. Negritude. If you read it in the book, say it's like awareness only. There is no color. Say the way of thinking.
Yes. So what happened? Why a lot of us, I think a lot of African Americans didn't really make a big connection with Africa because we didn't know. Now we know a lot of us are taking the test, but there was a time we didn't know what part of Africa we come from, what tribe we belong to, what culture we're a part of. So a lot of us kind of like felt that yes, we do have African in us, but who do we connect to? So now that people like Oprah Winfrey has taken the test, you know who Oprah Winfrey is, right? Yeah, Oprah Winfrey has taken the test. Isaiah Washington, a lot of the actors and celebrities of the United States have taken the test. Other people to take the DNA test, and I know now a lot of people on Facebook who are Mafa too. They have their results coming back saying Mafa, and he's saying you're welcome. So he's saying you're welcome to come, and that's what we're trying to do because slavery had destroyed, I think, African Americans' history.
Yes, it's
true. It took away our religion. It took away language. It took away everything that we knew that was African. All we know about African is based on our color and the fact that we look it, but we didn't have any association with it. So I think there's a lot of people that's searching.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that's searching right now. Now it's possible
to
connect.
To find or to connect.
Yes.
To find.
Because of science and technology that people are now able to find where they're from and connect. So it's awesome.
I am very glad because at the beginning they told us the Black Americans don't want to see Africa because they think that by African los qu'ils ont devenu esclaves c'est grâce aux Africains là.
They became slaves because of Africans.
Oh, let me tell you. Now there are some African Americans that do feel like Africans have caused us to be enslaved, and that's the truth about history. There was some Africans sold other Africans, like some of the Fugees sold some of the Mafa people.
Les Noirs américains prennent pour responsables les Africains qui sont devenus esclaves.
C'est ça.
Yeah, so
beaucoup pensent ça.
Okay, so what you say?
Yeah, so many people believe that, many Americans, they believe that Africans are responsible why they became slaves.
Mais je peux lui dire encore lorsqu'il était à l'université de Washington. Because he's a black American. He told me.
A black American? Oh, okay. Well, I think because now we're starting to become aware, and there's this system of era of like forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Because the past is the past, and now we're at a point where to connect. We want
But
to know.
il faut le dire qu'en réalité, les Africains étaient obligés, même à un moment donné.
Right. He said Africans, in reality, Africans were obliged to do that to enslave people.
At the time, they were manipulated. Yeah, and then manipulation was done, and there's a lot of it was forced. So, yeah, so it's a lot that happened that I think it was beyond anybody's control. Yeah, it was just they were dominated by another culture, another society. So, but there was other chiefs, other Lamados.
Even chiefs are obliged to do like that.
Yeah.
What you can.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, and that was a different time than where we are right now today.
Et il y a beaucoup de chefs qui sont battus et qu'on a tués.
Yeah, said there are many chiefs who fought against slavery, but they were assassinated, they were killed.
Yes. So the ones that did fight, they were killed, and like the women and children were captured.
Yeah.
And that is seen. Like we now know that. We
we
didn't know that. Like it's a lot of stuff they don't tell us in history books, but because of the internet. And because of people that are searching, all the truth is starting to come out. The truth is being told that there was some people that fought against, domination, people that fought against slavery. And there was some that participated, but there was a lot that died and fought against this. So we're now trying to say, come together and say, you know what, we are one people. You know, just because we're here in the United States don't mean that we can forget about everything. Our roots go all the way back to Africa. And it's very important to make that connection.
Elle dit que c'est très important pour le peuple noir américain de faire la connexion avec le peuple noir d'Afrique. Que c'est le moment venu pour eux qu'ils doivent s'unir ce qu'ils ont vécu l'esclavage.
So they're in talks about reparations. And a lot of people don't agree with reparations, but there's a part of reparations where people are trying to push for DNA testing of African Americans so that they can find out to cure what happened in slavery, that we can have DNA testing throughout the nation, throughout the United States to connect people back to their tribe. So it's a huge talk on social media with some political figures on reparations. But right now, did you know the islands like Jamaica, I think it's 8 islands have come together and they're actually suing England or the Great British government because of slavery.
Donc ils ont porté plainte contre l'Angleterre pour esclavage. Donc
yeah, I don't know, but they're looking for reparations too.
Yes, even il y a quelques années en Afrique du Sud, il y avait une réunion, non?
Yeah, he said also in South Africa years ago that also happened. There was a meeting.
They spoke about
with apartheid and reparations.
Yeah.
Even on slavery.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They spoke about reparation.
Yeah, so I don't know if it'll happen. There's a lot that's against it, but in talking about reparations, we need to talk about.
Ils voulaient même qu'on s'assoie, comment ils appellent ça? Comme quelque chose contre l'humanité là, comme.
Yeah, against humanity, crime against humanity.
Ouais, c'est ça.
It was a major crime against humanity. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that died.
Europeans don't like the term.
Yeah.
No, they do not like the term. But reparations don't always have to deal with money. It's not. It can be other things.
Yeah, quand ce n'est pas l'argent, ça peut être une autre chose. Par exemple, elle avait donné un exemple. Par exemple, elle voulait avoir la double nationalité. Elle voulait avoir la nationalité camerounaise aussi, mais comme c'est contre la loi.
What did you just say?
I said about the double nationality issue.
Oh yes.
But.
Yeah, so they were asking. People are saying that another cure too is the.
Est-ce qu'aux États-Unis on a besoin, on peut accepter?
Oui, on peut accepter.
Mais elle a la possibilité.
Okay.
But it's the Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's the Cameroon, if you are a Cameroonian and you have to be an American, you have to lose your first nationality. But you can do it because you are first an American.
Yes, I'm first an American.
And you have to
but I think we were trying to see if it's even possible, and I know I was talking to Walid about it. It's against the Cameroon Constitution for dual citizenship?
No,
It's not.
the constitution tell that if you are Cameroonian
Okay.
and you want to get another nationality, you lost when you get another nationality.
Oh, okay.
You lost
Your Cameroonian nationality.
So it still can allow for somebody that's a U.S. citizen.
En principe, it's possible.
It's possible. Oh, that's good to know. That's very good, because even though I don't think that, just my personal opinion, I don't think that somebody born in the United States that is of American culture should have any rights to government. Like, I don't think we should be officers in government or, maybe voting rights. But I think that we should have the capability to connect business-wise, to help build up the country and to work together.
Elle dit que avoir la double nationalité, ce n'est pas comme si elle voulait s'engager dans un mouvement politique ou n'importe quoi, mais juste seulement pour économie. Il faut avoir un lien économique entre le peuple noir américain et le peuple du Cameroun.
C'est ça, le texte, la régulation, c'est le texte. Vous voyez bien, c'est le chanteur, par exemple, comment on appelle, de Montagne, Prince de Montagne. Dès qu'il a obtenu la nationalité américaine, il a perdu les élections ici. Donc, c'est les textes. Il faut revoir les textes.
Okay. He said there is an artist who obtained an American nationality, but he lost elections here in Cameroon.
Il a gagné, mais on était obligé.
Yeah, he won the election, but they cancelled it because he had double nationality.
Yeah, and I think that that's right. To be honest with you, I think that, in my opinion,
you are right.
Because I think that Cameroon, like the people that are here, the Cameroons that are here, should be the ones to make their government the way that they want it to.
On est en train d'étudier ça, on est en train, pour le Cameroun, on est en train d'étudier ça.
So it is under study. The government is under study. They're studying it.
Oh, okay.
It's under study.
Yeah, because I think it would be.
We have many cities in Europe, and they need double nationality to do their business.
Yeah, for trade, like export and import.
That's the main objective from the diaspora from Europe. They tell the president to
look at it, right? To review it. But are they?
C'est la principale demande de la diaspora.
Yeah, so that's the main demand of the Cameroonian diaspora. They want the government to review the issue of double nationality.
It's on review.
I think that that's something that should really be discussed. Definitely. And even if somebody is, say that they come back with the same DNA, have a tribe that's here and they're from Cameroon, they should have access to be able to come. Especially if they're people that can invest in the country. Not just anybody, but people that can invest, and we can have a partnership and be able to work together for something good.
Even l'investissement, un partnership.
Even if you are in America, you can invest. He said there is no problem.
Okay.
No problem for that.
But I don't think we can buy land here, can we?
Est-ce qu'elle peut acheter la terre au Cameroun?
C'est possible. C'est possible.
How is it possible?
Il y a beaucoup de Camerounais, des Français ici qui ont des terrains.
Yeah. There are many French citizens here in Cameroon who have land, who have bought land.
Oh, okay. But how about like businesses?
But ils ont un peu plus de difficultés, c'est tout.
Yeah, but they just have a little bit difficulties.
They do have some difficulties.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably higher taxes.
Yeah, no, c'est ça le problème. Sinon, ça ne vous empêche pas. There is no. You can invest
okay.
Some
so for instance, if somebody wanted to come and make a business here,
it's possible.
It's possible.
Even if you are in America.
Oh, okay. See, we got
no
something.
Problem.
No problem, he said. So that's good to know. Let me see what else I might, because I had wrote some notes down and make sure.
Elle a dit qu'elle a pris des notes. Oui.
Okay. Okay, you did say that. We did talk about that. Another thing. I just wanted to see if it was possible. From the young people that are coming up, because there are schools in. I know you say college, but. It's high school for us.
Yes, we have just high school also.
Oh, okay.
High school of agronomy.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. But I think people use that interchangeably here. They'll, like, for us, we'll say high school, but I think you might say it's a college, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, parce que le collège aux États-Unis, c'est l'université.
Ah, ouais.
Yeah, so we say.
Donc c'est ça qu'elle est en train de clarifier.
Yeah.
We have after the primary school, you have
Secondary
college, secondary school, or college.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
Yeah,
right?
here in Cameroon, secondary school and college is the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we have lycée, ou comment vous appelez ça en anglais? Le lycée technique, le lycée. We have le lycée, oui, c'est ça.
Oui, le lycée.
Bon, ça a un terme. Après lycée, we have donc the university.
Okay, okay.
University, we have donc inside university or not, we have higher school.
Okay. Okay.
So it's in the university or not, there is a higher school also.
Oh, okay. And then you still go back to the university to get your master's though.
Yeah, that's where they obtain master, right? C'est dans l'université.
Oh, okay. So it's similar somewhat. It's just some of the words are changed up. But you know what I was thinking for in particular because I'm Mafa, so that's my focus. It would be awesome for some kind of program to be developed where people not the adults but maybe the youth can get to travel and experience each other's culture. You know, from Mafa, what you call secondary education, can travel to the United States and learn different things, and then the Mafa kids from the United States that's born in the United States that get their DNA test, if they can come here and learn, I think that would be really, really awesome.
Well, it's maybe a project. It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
So how do you think that could be done? Something like that.
Elle demande quoi, par précisément?
Elle parle du système éducatif. Elle voulait que les enfants américains et les enfants Mafa s'échangent. Donc les enfants Mafa partent étudier aux États-Unis et les enfants américains Mafa viennent étudier dans les zones Mafa. Comme ça, puisqu'il y a un peu d'échange.
C'est possible.
Oui. Et maintenant, elle vous demande comment ça peut se faire. Comment?
Non, il faut déjà, si possible, il faut déjà avoir l'idée.
Yeah, he said it's a good thing to have the idea first.
The idea first and then work out the
Bon,
details.
après là, c'est de dire, maintenant là, s'il faut se faire, ça peut concerner combien de jeunes, puisqu'il y a
he said numbers, like when you're talking, you talk about how many students you like.
Yeah.
Ça peut coûter combien?
And the cost, it might cost how much?
Combien de temps?
How many time also?
Oh, okay.
Tout ça, c'est quelque chose qu'il faut étudier. Et comme ça, c'est possible. Il n'y a pas il y a possibilité. Si vous voulez, on ne peut prendre peut-être les gars qui sont déjà dans le système en France, c'est possible. Tout ça, c'est possible.
He said there is possibility, everything is possible.
Mais il faut avoir l'idée et la volonté de le faire.
Yeah, so the idea and the will to do it.
Okay. Et les aspects administratifs, on peut beaucoup aider.
Yeah, and for the administrative issues, he might help with that.
Okay. So I'm thinking because I'm thinking about like the community coming together, and it's very to me because I love children, so I think it's sometimes easier to impact the youth, first, and then everything else will spread. Like so just to unify like Mafa people, not just in the United States, maybe we can do Asia, Europe, just to unify them and bring everybody together. We'll probably, it'd be awesome to do a program, some kind of program, so people could like study. So
Qu'elle aime les enfants, donc elle aimerait avoir un impact sur les enfants Mafa.
C'est ça, ouais. Bon, mais c'est possible. Je voudrais même déjà parce que we have another brother, Mafa, he is teaching in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Bomoyor, he's maybe he's
a teacher. He's a school teacher.
University.
University.
Oh,
Professor.
okay.
Yeah.
And if possible, I have to get his contact.
Yeah. He said if possible, he might provide you with his contact details.
Okay, because you know what, even if
il aime la culture.
He also loves culture.
Oh, he does. Okay.
He
That's
teach
good.
about culture also.
Okay, that's good. Because even if we can't do it at the high school level, maybe like freshman in college.
Yeah, elle dit que même si ce n'est pas possible au niveau le plus bas, par exemple, au niveau secondaire, c'est possible au niveau de l'université, le collège.
Non, rassure-la. Tout est possible. Le mois venu, on va...
He said you should stay assured everything is possible. That when the time comes, everything will go all right.
Okay. Okay, that's awesome.
C'est de dire que voilà ce que je veux, faites-moi ceci, on va essayer de l'étudier.
Yeah, he says you have to say this is what you want, and they will study it and they will try to see what they can do about it.
Okay. So he said 3 things I need to think of: how many students, the
Yeah.
length of time, and the cost.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Est-ce que c'est des étudiants ou bien des petits enfants comme il a dit,
Yeah.
les petits
Are
enfants?
they college students or like little kids to go and study there?
Okay.
So that's the question
It's
he's
more
asking.
impactful for it to be, you know, I'm thinking of an age group, and our schools are set up differently. Anybody that's between 16 through like 20.
Yeah, elle parle de 16 à 20 ans.
Ça, c'est bon.
Okay. Okay. So just developing like a structure for something
Yeah.
like that. Okay.
Qu'il faut développer une structure pour ça.
C'est possible.
Et tantôt, elle fait aussi partie des mouvements américains, par exemple, qui luttent, par exemple, pour l'émergence du peuple noir, tout. Elle bataille beaucoup. Donc, oui. I'm trying to tell you that you are an African, like, an activist, that you battle, like, for human rights, like, the things, like, for America, the black people in America, that they should, like, the emergence of the black people, you see.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing to say because I've been in
Parce qu'elle, aux États-Unis, elle a été dans les mouvements, par exemple, pour le peuple noir, tu vois, pour l'émergence du peuple noir.
like for the what's the trial?
Trayvon Martin. Par exemple, comme le noir américain qui a été assassiné aux États-Unis, elle était l'une des figures leaders de ça.
Je vous admire. Moi,
He says he admires you.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Thank
Mama.
you.
On vous admire.
Yeah. So yeah, and
Non,
then
non, non.
we do a lot of
Vous
things.
savez, Jesse Johnson est venu plusieurs fois ici avec ses enfants, tout ça là.
He said Jesse Jason came many times here with his children.
Oh,
Many
okay.
times.
Really?
Au gouvernement.
Yeah, he was already in government
But
and yeah.
I don't know to what time he came here.
Oh, okay, okay.
He stayed même à Montfebert.
Yeah, he was in the Montfort Hotel.
Okay.
On vous admire. Hein.
He totally admires you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Le pays, soyez sûr que vous
Yeah.
avez notre appui.
So I'm not.
That you have his support.
Okay, so I'm not really a political person.
Yeah.
But
Elle dit
I'm
qu'elle est
more of
apolitique, qu'elle n'est pas
Elle
politique.
est plus politique que nous-mêmes.
He says you're more political than himself.
Oh, no, I'm more of like a
La
human.
politique, c'est défendre, to défendre cause.
Yeah, defend the cause.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
That's and you want somebody to come with you.
yeah.
To attain this the objective.
Right, that's true.
That's political.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you have to do everything to do. You have to do everything to attain what you want
Right.
to change.
To make change. That's true.
That's political.
Oh, okay. I guess I might have a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely a human rights person, and I'm definitely for my community, supporting my community. I'm on the 2 not-for-profits, on the board for 2
Elle est dans des
not-for-profits.
organisations qui n'est pas qui n'a pas ça ne dépend pas non gouvernementales.
So I'm a treasurer of one community. Which
Elle
is
est trésorière d'une
African-American.
communauté, une
Yeah,
communauté qui
so
appartient au peuple noir
telecommunications.
américain.
Yeah, so Community Network, that's the
Yeah.
name of it. And then another one is One Atlanta PDMP, which is a mentoring group.
After you visit, we have to communicate more.
Okay,
about the
okay.
incident.
Yeah, so I'm lucky to be able to, I was appointed. So I wasn't voted in, I was appointed to
Yeah, elle
be-
dit qu'elle est chanceuse parce qu'elle n'a pas été votée, on l'a nommée à cette position.
Yeah, so through that I do a lot of stuff for the community.
Elle
Like
fait
the
beaucoup de
kids,
choses
when
pour la
they-
communauté.
Yeah, like when the kids have to go back to school, make sure they have their school supplies.
Ouais, que quand des enfants partent à l'école, elle s'assure que tout enfant a des choses pour fréquenter avec, par exemple des cahiers.
Yeah, so that's important, right, for the kids, because
Yeah.
the ones that are not as fortunate as we
Yeah.
are.
Comme pour les enfants qui ne sont pas fortunés comme les autres.
Okay. You have any questions for me?
Yes, for
Okay.
me, bon, elle a ses parents.
Yeah, do you have your parents?
Yes, yes.
Elle a ses parents qui sont tous deux en vie, ils ont 63 ans.
Ok.
Yeah, so I have
C'est tous des noirs ou bien des blancs?
Des noirs américains. Are they all black Americans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ils sont tous des noirs américains.
Elle a des frères, Johanna.
Do you have siblings? Brothers
Yeah,
and
I
sisters?
have an older brother that's in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the first child of my mother and father.
Yeah.
My mom is, like I told you, the one that came back through her DNA test, Mafa of Cameroon. But my dad took the test too, and his side came back through his mom, the X, right? Because he has an X and the Y. He took it for the X, and his came back Mindy Tribe of Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have one more stop. I'm gonna go to Sierra Leone.
Elle va aller en
next.
Sierra Leone après.
Yes, and I'm gonna take my dad. I'll take
Elle va
my
partir
dad to
avec
Sierra
son
Leone.
père.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're all trying to do a discovery, and I was so happy that they actually got tested and that they're willing to travel. My mom will be here next year.
Quand sa maman va venir au Cameroun l'année prochaine.
And my son, I have
Même
a
son fils.
16-year-old son.
Elle a un fils de 16 ans.
De 16 ans?
Yes, so he'll be here too.
Et qui serait aussi là.
Okay.
Yeah, so my son Demario will be here too next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ça c'est bien, hein?
Yeah, so they're excited. They didn't think this was gonna be possible.
Yeah, qu'ils ne croyaient pas que tout ceci pouvait être
Ah,
possible.
c'est possible. Non,
Yeah.
c'est sûr. Vous avez notre appui.
Because they don't know, a lot of them don't know anyone that has been to Africa except for maybe like Egypt.
Yeah. Et ils disent que par exemple que personne là-bas n'a ceux qui viennent par exemple en Afrique subsaharienne. La plupart vont en Égypte.
L'Égypte, mais
Is the minister, this is the leading, the most influential Mafa in Cameroon right now. You are with him. What message can you give him? What? Yeah.
I just want you to know that you will probably end up seeing a lot more of us.
Yeah.
Because we are searching. There is people in Africa, in America, that know that they're African. They feel that they're African. They feel that that they have a connection, and they're being called.
Yeah.
To come and visit. So whatever assistance you can provide in helping with the guidance and the helping to make sure there's a smooth transition when they come from the United States and when they come here to Cameroon will be greatly appreciated, because we want them to be able to have like the best experience and to actually learn something about themselves and the culture here, and to meet with wonderful people, taste the food, and enjoy the music, and just really have a good time when they come.
Tantôt, elle dit que vous allez voir beaucoup de Noirs américains parce que beaucoup de eux vont vouloir votre appui pour faire la réunion avec le peuple Mafa, qu'elle apprécie vraiment votre geste, qu'elle se sent vraiment parmi les familles ici.
mon principal but maintenant, si on peut faire la traduction de ça. Si c'est traduit, ils seront très heureux.
He said his main objective now is to make the translate it. Because if they translate the book, many of them will be happy.
Yes, definitely.
They will have to read them.
That's the main aim for me.
Okay, so we, because I think that we should make sure that we have everything lined up for them for when they come, so there's no mistakes.
Yeah, no one will provide you with better information than the minister himself.
That's awesome. That's good.
You have everything there.
Yeah, there's
Perfect.
everything
I
there.
got my 2 books
Yeah.
that he's talking about. So yeah, and it's like I said, it will be translated in English. And really, I really thank you for your time. I think you've covered every topic.
Elle dit merci pour votre temps, vous avez couvert tous les sujets.
Je voudrais qu'il salue bien ses parents, et surtout sa maman.
You should greet your family very well, especially your mother.
Oh yes, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. So yeah, she will be here. It'll be her first time going beyond, like, because most African Americans, we just go to the islands.
Yeah.
Just
Elle
go
dit
to
que
Jamaica.
la plupart des Noirs américains vont seulement sur les îles. Par exemple, les îles de la Jamaïque, voilà, Saint-Thomas.
Yeah,
Beaucoup d'eux ne viennent pas en Afrique.
So for them to come to Africa is major. So we're going to try to get a big group to come every year and just develop a relationship, a stronger relationship.
Donc, eux veulent un lien fort.
Ok. Non, je crois qu'elle va voir. Vous allez lui montrer même l'hôtel de Koza, là où ils peuvent bien être assis.
Yeah, that you will visit his hotel in Koza.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I told you about his hotel.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we can, as they come to visit, maybe they can come stay
in your hotel, oui.
In the hotel.
He said not an issue.
Okay, it's not an issue. So we got that. So everyone, we have at least access for when we do travel to the north, and we want to continue with this partnership and hope that it grows bigger than what it is today, and that we do have access to resources that's going to help guide a lot of us that are searching, that have taken the DNA test, found out that we're Mafa, and we want to explore and find out where the people are and learn and find out about our history and the culture that was lost. So we have resources, so that's good. So I really thank you. Thank you for your time. Okay.
After 24 hours of journey, it's you are very tired. No?
Oh yeah, very tired. Yes, yes. But I'll stay awake because you can't sleep in Africa. There's so much going on.